Hello, my name is Mary Osborne Andrews, and I'm a 1980 Olympian from the United States. I threw the javelin, which is the spear. Had a great time competing in Europe in 1980.
How did you get the information from the U.S. boycotting the Olympics?
We were told basically through the media that a boycott may occur. But our coaches did a really good job of just keeping us focused on getting ready. So it wasn't until after I made the Olympic team that we got the final word we would not be going to Moscow.
Did you feel that the U.S. did the right thing by boycotting in the Olympics?
No, I do not. The whole mission of the modern Olympics is to create a better and more peaceful world through youth participating in sport. President Carter, Jimmy Carter, just did not get that.
How long did you practice per day?
Typically 4 to 6 hours a day. I would get up and get to school about 6 or 6:30 a.m. and would often be lifting weights in the weight room. Then I'd go to school, and then after school, in the technical training of javelins.
What's your personal record?
My personal record is 181 feet 3 inches. To make the Olympic team in 1980, you had to be in the top 3 at the Olympic trials. You had to have thrown over 180 feet 5 inches or do that at the Olympic trials. Going into my final throw, I was in 4th place, and my best throw ever was 175 feet. So in that moment, I was not going to make the Olympic team. I have 1 throw left, and after this throw, I am an Olympian. And with that attitude, I threw my last throw, threw 181 feet 3 inches, took 3rd place, and made the Olympic team on my last throw. Woohoo!
Who is your inspiration or role model as a javeliner?
As a sports person, my role model was my dad, Bill Osborne. He had been a coach at the high school and college level. He had been an athlete. His inspiration to me was the life lessons you can get from athletics, the camaraderie, and a very positive relationship to competition. So if you look up competition in the dictionary, it means together we rise. And I always felt like if my competitor was doing better than me, that just helped me do better, and vice versa. I think there's 4 lessons we can learn from Olympians. One is believe in the possibility of what you can do. Name and claim what you want, because I believe the motivation, the energy to do things in life is based on choosing things that you really want, not what you should do, could do, or ought to do. Be in action every day. Whatever you love and whatever you want to accomplish, do something every day and learn from it. Team up. Like, none of us do this alone. Really build a team around you to support you and be part of other people's teams to support them.
Did preparing for the Olympics make you more self-motivated than you were before?
So motivation kind of comes and goes, but action is where you get your consistency. I think the biggest source of self-motivation is passion. If I'm doing what I love, I'm going to be motivated to do it.
How important was it to you to win rather than to just do your best?
Zephyr, that's a great question. To me, it was always both. Like, I always wanted to win, and I always wanted to do my best.
Do you think competition helps advance the civilization?
Most definitely, because competition is really a natural thing. We can create a better and more peaceful world through youth participating in sport. It's the competition that is together we rise.
How did the fact that people cheat by doping make you feel?
When I was competing, the use of steroids was a well-known fact. I chose to do my best as a natural athlete. For me, there was just no other choice. I was not willing to do something to my body that I didn't believe was the right thing to do.
Could you tell us some of the dark sides of competition?
Yeah, there's a few. One is definitely the political aspect. For some of the athletes, that was really dark. Like, they had sacrificed so much to be there. In my sport, it's not so bad because it's mostly measurements, like how far the javelin throw is that gets you on the team. But for some of the other sports where it's more subjective, like gymnastics, it's a little bit hard for some of those athletes.
Well, thank you for speaking with us. It was really amazing. Those are really interesting. Thank you.
You're so welcome.